Papá iba a morir, pero gracias a Dios escapé.
I thought that if I tried to escape that I would die, but thank God I was able to escape.
And how did you escape?
Ah, cuando esta persona no me vigilaba, ah, en una tienda donde me llevó a comprar comida, me escapé.
I was able to escape when we were taken to the store by our boss, and when he was not looking, I ran and escaped.
Well, Martin, we appreciate you being so honest with us. Thank you very much. I'm sure people listening would want a chance to ask you questions. Would that be okay as the program goes on?
That's fine.
Thank you very much. So if you would like to speak to Martin, and we have several other people who've experienced of working here in Immokalee in southwest Florida, you can phone us up now. We're live all over the world on the BBC. The phone number is country code 44 2070 83 72 72, or you can text us on country code 44 7786 20 60 80. And I wonder if we could get a microphone to a lady at the back here who works with families of the workers just here. I just wanted to ask you, how many of the families you work for are enslaved, to use the language of the coalition, rather than simply undocumented workers?
I think the trend toward the slavery cases that have been prosecuted here locally has been typically single male. We provide child care for families. Families provide a unit of support that makes it a little more difficult for people to be taken advantage of. So we do not see that as much in families, and I think that Mr. Malloy could validate that.
He's nodding his head. I've got one question here from Birds in the States. After I've asked this and got an answer, we're going to talk about the situation at the Africa Cup of Nations for a few minutes after the news. But all of you listening are welcome to send in any questions you've got about people working here in Southwest Florida. First email, go ahead and say, at bbc.com. Why are businesses finding it possible to hire people who will work for slave wages? Douglas, maybe you could help that. How is it possible for business owners to get around this?
Well, the vast majority of growers are very dedicated to leveling the playing field. I mean, it's the people that are illegally operating that have caused the most problem, because they're able to hurt legitimate growers as well as to enslave the workers that are being held against their will. It's possible because it all comes down to money. These are people who came here who want to send money back to their families. That's really what it's about. When you come from a depressed area, you're going to come to what we all believe America to be, which is the shining city on the hill. And the slavers take cynical advantage of the fact that people need to have their hopes and dreams so that they can send money back to their families.
Douglas, people will be listening to this thinking, this is the self-styled greatest nation in the world. Why can't you monitor the environment in which people working in your country exist in?
Well, that's what everybody here is dedicated to. I mean, we can't believe that slavery and in the United States are in the same sentence. So that is what this commitment is
because the federal
about.
government's not taking it seriously? Is it because the state government's not taking it seriously? Is it because Americans aren't taking it seriously?
Well, if the federal government wasn't taking it seriously, I wouldn't be sitting here. But the other thing is that we dedicate resources to the people that are enslaved. They need housing, they need sometimes mental health, they need child care. So we bring the full panoply of services we can to them.